Welcome to aminacademy.com and questions how, why, and what. And that what are stem cells? What are the uses of stem cells? Then stem cells in modern world. The stem cells are special human cells that are able to develop one into many different cell types. This can range from muscle cells to brain cells. In some cases, they can also fix damaged tissues. Researchers believe that stem cells based therapies may one day be used to treat a serious illness such as paralysis and Alzheimer's diseases. There are stem cells are divided into two main forms. They are embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells. Stem cells in medicine. The only stem cells now used to treat diseases are hematopoietic stem cells. These are the blood cells forming adult stem cells found in bone marrows. Every type of blood cell in the bone marrow starts as a stem cell. Stem cells are immune cells that are able to make other blood cells that mature and function as needed. These cells are used in procedures such as bone marrow transplants. These help people with cancer make new blood cells after their own hematopoietic stem cells have been killed by radiation therapy and chemotherapy. They may also be used to treat people with conditions such as Fanconi anemia. This is a blood disorder that causes the body's bone marrow to fail. Stem cells may help your health in the future in many ways and through many new treatments. Researchers think that stem cells will be used to help create new tissues. For example, one day healthcare providers may be able to treat people with chronic heart diseases. They can do this by growing healthy heart muscle cells in a lab and transplanting them into damaged hearts. Other treatments could target illnesses such as type 1 diabetes, spinal cord injuries, Alzheimer's diseases, and rheumatoid arthritis. New medicines could also be tested on cells made from pluripotent stem cells. Challenges in the stem cell research. Stem cells need much more study before their use can be expanded. Scientists must first learn more about how embryonic stem cells develop. This will help them understand how to control the type of cells created from them. Another challenge is that the embryonic stem cells available today are likely to be rejected by the body, and some people find it morally troubling to use stem cells that come from embryos. Scientists also face challenges when using adult pluripotent stem cells. These cells are hard to grow in a lab, so researchers are looking into ways to improve the process. These cells are also found in small amounts in the body. There is a greater chance that they could contain DNA problems. Now we'll discuss further about these questions. What are stem cells? Stem cells are cells in the human body that can develop into many different types of cells, including blood cells, muscle cells, and brain cells. They are the foundation cells for every organ and tissue in the body. Stem cells have two important properties: self-renewal. Stem cells can divide and renew themselves over a long period of time. Differentiation. Stem cells can become other cells that do different things in a process called differentiation. Stem cells are important because they repair the body. Stem cells replaced injuries, tissues, and cells that are lost every day, such as those in the skin, hair, blood, and gut lining. Have potential for medical research. Studying stem cells may help explain how serious conditions like cancer and birth defects develop. May be used to treat diseases. Stem cells based therapies may be one day be used to treat serious illnesses like Alzheimer's diseases, Parkinson's diseases, heart diseases, diabetics, and arthritis. There are two main types of stem cells, embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells. Adult stem cells can be found in bone marrow, adipose tissue, that is fat cells, and blood. Stem cells have many uses, including treating conditions. Stem cell transplants can treat conditions that damage bone marrow or destroy blood cells, such as aplastic anemia, leukemia, lymphoma, multiple myeloma, sickle cell anemia, thalassemia, severe combined immunodeficiency, SCID, Hurler syndrome. Develop therapeutics. Stem cells are used in biomedical research and the therapeutics development. They can be used to understand human biology, test the safety and effectiveness of new drugs. Cell based therapies. Stem cells can be used to create new tissues for transplant and regenerative medicines. They can be used to treat conditions such as Parkinson's diseases, Alzheimer's diseases, spinal cord injury, heart diseases, diabetes, arthritis, stroke, severe burns, hearing loss, retinal diseases. Different types of stem cells have different uses. Hematopoietic stem cells support blood and immune cells. Basal stem cells support skin cells. Mesenchymal stem cells (MSCs) come from connective tissues and can be used to create a new bone, cartilage, and fat cells. Embryonic stems (ESLs) obtained from the human embryos. Cord blood stem cells obtained from the umbilical cord after childbirth. Amniotic fluid stem cells found in amniotic fluid. Placental stem cells, a great source of fetal mesenchymal stem cells. Stem cells in placenta. Stem cells from the placenta are a source of stem cells that can be used for medical research and therapies. They can be harvested easily at the time of the birth. What are the placenta stem cells used for? Regenerative medicines. Placenta stem cells can be used to regenerate cells in organs like the heart and other organs. Cell transplantation. Placental cells can be used in cell transplantations. Novel therapies. Placental stem cells can be used to develop new therapies for obstetrics, gynecology, and other diseases. What are the advantages of the placental stem cells? Placental stem cells are a non-controversial source of stem cells. Placental stem cells have the ability to differentiate into many types of cells. Placental stem cells have immunosuppressive properties. Placental stems Placental cells are a safe alternative to embryonic or fetal stem cells. Where are the placental stem cells found? Placental stem cells can be found in the amnion, chorion, and decidua. Placental stem cells can also be found in the umbilical cord, including the Wharton's jelly and cord blood vessels. Stem cells therapy, also known as regenerative medicine, is a promising treatment for many diseases and disorders. It involves using stem cells to repair or replace damaged tissues. How it works? Stem the researchers grow stem cells in a lab. The stem cells are manipulated to specialize into specific type of cells like heart muscles cells, blood cells, or nerve cells. The specialized cells are implanted into a person. Current application: blood cancer. Bone marrow transplantation is the most common stem cell based therapy. It's used to treat blood cancers like leukemia. Ophthalmic conditions. Stem cells therapies are used to treat some of the leading causes of blindness worldwide. Oral and maxillofacial defects. Stem cells therapies have shown great results in treating these defects. Future applications. Autoimmune diseases. Research suggests that bone marrow transplants could be used to treat autoimmune diseases. Neurological diseases. Stem cells could be used to treat Parkinson's diseases, Alzheimer's diseases, and Huntington's diseases, and more. Some challenges also there. Stem cells share some characteristics with cancer stem cells, which could increase the risk of cancer also, but it is controllable. Ethnical cancers exist due to the fatal or origins of stem cells. There are limitations to stem cells therapies, such as failure to completely eradicate tumors. So far, we discussed about what are stem cells, what are its uses, what is its challenge in future. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.